Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you are liked and subscribed, please, helps me a lot. So today we're doing a topic that I want to talk about just because I am super passionate about it, something very close to me and something that I think has literally helped me transform my life over the past year or so, and I'm not kidding. So we are talking about how to get out of your comfort zone. Literally, I was like contemplating whether to put makeup on for this video, and then I was like, could not be bothered, and also out of your comfort zone. So the biggest thing that I want you guys to remember is that your comfort zone is not your friend, okay? And I'm not saying that you can never be comfortable, okay? What I'm saying is that the more you avoid opportunities that come your way because it makes you uncomfortable, your current position is not going to change. And that's just like the realistic of it. If you want to continue to grow and achieve any goals or whatever, you are gonna have to go outside your comfort zone. What I've come to realize is that by branching out of my comfort zone, the bigger my actual comfort zone becomes, okay? So obviously those things that I was feeling uncomfortable about before, the more I go and do them, they become inside my comfort zone, which is the positive of going out and doing that. The past few months, well actually, before lockdown, okay, I'm in Sydney, crisis, you know, but before lockdown, I was really like, things were amping up for me, like a lot. It was really exciting. I was going to these events, meeting amazing people, and like, I literally went to Fashion Week alone. Okay, I went to Fashion Week alone, and I would do it again because it was the best thing I ever did. I just thought, and obviously going to all these amazing things have benefited me in so many ways. I've met so many amazing people, so many amazing friends that I now can't catch up with, but that's fine. And it actually excelled my career because of the connections that I made by going to these events alone. So I thought I'd help you guys gain that confidence in how to do that yourself. The biggest thing that people are afraid of going out of their comfort zone is failure. Let's be honest, it is failure. But okay, let's just have a think. I've been to uni, I've done internships, I've met many successful people, worked with successful people. I have not met a single successful and happy person that hasn't come across failure in their life. And if someone says they haven't come across any failure, they are lying. Because without failure, how are we supposed to learn? How are we supposed to get better? We need to actually look at failure as an essential step forward in our progress to reach our goals. It's not a step backwards, it's essential. And that just leads to, the more you go out of the comfort zone, you may fail, but I can tell you that failure you are going to learn from, you're going to get better at, and eventually it's going to become something inside your comfort zone. Okay, let's start with an example from my personal experience. So I started up my own little freelance business. You guys, if you want to check it out, Social Vamps Media. Yeah, just plug my own business right there. But pretty much I do social media management for businesses. It's what I studied at uni. It was my essential career path to begin with, and my business started as a major project at uni. So I wasn't actually going out and doing anything with it. So I came out of uni, you know, fresh, quite naive, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with this business. I've got the skills in marketing, I've got the skills in advertising, the social media skills to attract clients. That's what my strength was. So I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna take it out into the real world when I graduated. So that's what I did. And then suddenly I get these clients knocking on my door, right? Okay. And they're like, cool, like, we want to know more about what you do and what you can do for us. Let's set up a meeting, yada, yada, yada. And me, my little fresh out of uni, no professional experience, none. I have a good skill set. I can definitely help them. I know that. But the skills to actually convince them that I know what I'm doing, that's a whole nother thing. And that's something you only learn by going out and doing it. And the very first meetings that I went to, okay, awful. Awful, awful, awful. I had no idea how to sell the service I was offering. I knew what I was talking about for sure, but to sell it to a potential client, whole nother thing. Yeah, completely blitzed it. Obviously, I didn't get that client. And, you know, I didn't get the one after that. Or the one after that. Or the one after that. But I did get the one after that, so let's call it fourth time lucky. But if I gave up, okay, after my first or second or third client, I would not be where I am now. And I would not be where I am now without going out of my comfort zone and meeting these clients in the first place. It was terrifying. I swear I remember like doing a pitch and I'm just like looking down at my hands, I'm like shaking because it's just terrifying. And who knows why? Because if I didn't get that client, I'm just back to where I was. So it wasn't that bad. But just that going out of my comfort zone and learning, to that fourth client that I got, my pitch was freaking amazing. And you know why? Because each meeting that failed, I learned something from and I took something back from, and I got better from each of those meetings and knew what I had to fix to then get so much better at pitching it. And like, it's hard enough being a young female pitching to these clients that are most likely older, wiser, more professional, whatever. So yeah, it was not easy, but the fact that I kept going out of my comfort zone and learning from that, like I would not be where I am now. And like when I get a client now, a year later, I am so confident in what I've got to sell that I am like, hell yes, I can go out and show them what I've got, and it's exciting to me now. That is a skill that I have developed from going out of my comfort zone, and that is now going to meetings and meeting new people is now in my comfort zone. And there is no way I could have taught myself that sitting at home and avoiding meetings or trying to do it over email, because that skill I learned from putting myself out there and essentially, not totally, throwing myself in the deep end. But at the end of the day, I failed and it paid off. So something I love to think about all the time is that your mind is your best negotiator. You're probably going to hear your mind telling you excuses, why you shouldn't do that, why you should wait, why you should do this. But what you need to be asking yourself is this event or thing that's outside of my comfort zone, is this going to be a step in the right direction of my goals, my dreams, where I want to be? If yes, you need to go do that. You literally need to go and do it. Something I hear all the time is that 99% of the things we are worried about don't happen. And that is a lot, because I know the feeling of like worrying about all these little things that could happen. Guess what? They're probably not going to happen. And if they do, you can deal with it. Whatever it is, you can deal with it. I feel like another thing that really stops people from going out of their comfort zone is worrying about not being good enough. And like that was me with my meetings. I wasn't good enough. I'm telling you now, I wasn't good enough. But practice and going and doing it is what's going to make you better. It's the same with sport. Do you think Olympians go into a sport the very first time they do it, however young they might have started? Do you think they're going to be Olympian levels when they first started? No. No one is an expert the first time they do something. It takes practice and years of consistency. It's like going to the gym. Do you think I'm going to walk into the gym the very first time and I'm going to be able to deadlift 100 kilos, squat 100 kilos, bicep curl 60 kilos with these? I don't think so. Like training a muscle that gets stronger and bigger as you train it, you can train your courage and confidence to go outside your comfort zone. If you are worried about not being good in a social setting, saying I went to that event alone, my social skills and my skills of finding people I relate to, going there alone, got better. And I was way more confident to go and do that and introduce myself to people because I kept doing that. And I don't mean just one event, I mean, like, I just went for it. But it's like when I was learning to snowboard as well. If I gave up after my first time riding, probably would still suck. But I stuck at it and now I'm not bad, okay? The main fact is that every time you go out of your comfort zone, you are getting more confident, more sociable, more aware of your surroundings. And I just think that's such a valuable skill to have. To not be afraid to, even if you want to try a new fitness class, you've got no friend to come with you, go and do it. As I said, I was going to multiple events, which definitely made me more confident, more sociable, more skills of networking. And I don't mean you need to throw yourself into multiple things and burn out. That's not what I'm saying. If your way is to make baby steps to move forward into something you want to achieve, then a baby step forward is 100% more than where you were before. Okay. So maybe when you're going to the gym, you're worried about judgment, you're worried about anything else, you have all these what ifs in your head. You can take baby steps to build up that confidence, right? This is outside of your comfort zone. You've never been to a gym before, you've never been to the weight section, that is your goal. Maybe the first time you go to the gym, you just start and you walk on the treadmill and you just have a look and you suss out where everything is. That is a step forward. It's a baby step, but it is a step forward. The next time you go to the gym, you pick up a couple of hand weights and you do some lunges. And then you go for a walk on your treadmill again, then you go home. Guess what? A massive step forward again. And eventually you keep building that up until you are dead center in the middle of the weights, not caring at all, doing your thing and smashing your goals. I know I rambled a little bit there, but I am too passionate about that, and I just think there's so much more I could probably say, but I think it was a good touch point. And so if every opportunity that comes around, the massive thing is this a step in the direction that's going to take me to where I want to be in the future? If yes, go and do it. Go and do it. If you are in a position where you want to do it, go and do it. So yeah, I hope that helps some of you, whether it's career, gym, fitness, anything else, just getting better. You know, something I need to do that's out of my comfort zone, it is surfing. Like that is something I want to be able to do. Like, I don't know why, I just want to, but it's so far out of my comfort zone. I get so anxious out there. So, oh my God, my laptop nearly fell. I feel like we can all start writing a list of some things that we want to achieve and what are the steps to get there. And I guarantee a lot of those steps are going to be out of your comfort zone, but guess what? They are going to become more comfortable the more you do it, and they're going to help you get to where you want to be. So I'm literally out of breath because like I probably talked really fast, sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys can take something from that. And I hope you have an amazing week. For my Sydney siders that are in lockdown, hope you are all okay and doing okay. It is a rough winter, I'm telling you that, but we're gonna be fine. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I have lots more ideas and videos, chit chats, ones like this, as well as lots of vlogs coming. So make sure you turn your notifications on too, because we're getting busy. Maybe I'll have a learn to surf vlog coming soon. We'll see. Okay, bye guys.